Hey all, Dylan Chalk here with ScribeWare software. I'm going to do a report here just showing one of the techniques for doing reinspection. There's a lot of different ways you can do reinspection, but this is the way that I like to do it. So let's focus on this one. So here's a sample report, and let's say we've got one of the first things I ask if people want me to reinspect things is that they use ScribeWare's inspection request tool to give me a PDF list of the items they want me to reinspect. So once I have that, I will go ahead and copy the report. And this is going to build an exact copy of the original job. I like building a copy because I still have the original that's sort of untouched. So legally, that is kind of good. I'll go under general comments and reinspection. I have a little place where I can just attach the PDF. So I can put that in. I'm going to hit my little plus mark, and here's this PDF of one item that I asked for about some rodent control work. So let's say I'm going to go back and now reinspect this one item. Before I head out in the field to do the reinspection, what I like to do is navigate to all of the places that I'm going to reinspect and flag them. And this is so cool because you show up on the mobile, and if there's like 10 things you're reinspecting, you'll have a list of 10 and you can just toggle right through them. It helps me be super organized on the reinspection on the mobile app. So now I'm all ready. I built a copy of the original report. I have got an attachment of the items they want to inspect, and I've flagged the items they want me to inspect. So I go out on the mobile, and let's say that this has been handled, for example. So I could put a couple, I can't do all this on the mobile, but let's say we take a few pictures and put them in, and then we'll move the modifier from a major concern to a completed item. And then what I can do to build its own summary page of just reinspection items is give it a tag. So I'm going to click the tag button, and I'm going to scroll down to my reinspection findings. So cool, now it's tagged with reinspection findings, and I've built this tag so that it'll auto-generate its own summary page. One of the fun things you can do with the photos is if you click on, this is a desktop thing, but you can filter the photos and kind of like gray them out. And it's really kind of a fun way to show that, like, they're still there, but you've kind of got the old ones. So now you've got maybe some fresh new pictures, and then the old pictures are kind of grayed out. So when I'm done with it, I can unflag it, and now I know I've like done everything, got all my comments done, and I have a bunch of different modifiers for reinspections. I have completed, partly complete, and incomplete. So you know, choose the modifier that applies. So now let's go ahead and publish this, and we'll look at the finished report. I will publish without sending an email. The reason I like this technique and that I do it is what we're doing is creating a reinspection report that is both independent from the full report, but also attached to the original report. And that's because of those observation tags that I use. So let's click on this link. We're going to open it up. And here's the full report, and it's just like it was originally. But now there's zero major concerns, right? Before there was one. And we could scroll down, and I've got reinspection findings. So now let's click on this. This is its own summary page here. And so what you could do if the agent or client just wants the reinspection is copy this URL, and it's its own link of just reinspection items, but it's its own report, and then they can back into the full report by just clicking that. So if we click that, now we're in the full report. Or if we click this, we're just in the reinspection. So I have a boilerplate set up for my reinspection that's just sort of saying, hey, this is a reinspection. And then I've got my reinspection findings and the grayed out picture. So I hope this helps. I think this is a really professional way to do re-inspections. It really is fast on mobile if you go through and flag everything, because you just can go down your list and not get bothered with the entire report. The request list builder is a great way to kind of protect yourself as an inspector. And it's a really good tool that for agents and clients to use to be like, okay, here's the 6 items I want you to inspect. You go out on your mobile once they're flagged, you go through those. You can maybe clean it up on desktop if you like that idea of filtering the pictures. I think that's kind of a nice look. and then you hit publish, and you've got both a separate reinspection report that's also attached to the full inspection. I hope this helps. There's a lot of other ways you can do reinspections, so maybe we'll try to make a whole suite of videos around these. But this is the way I like to do it.